Okay, it's that time of year again. I'm putting my little adventure race together that I do every year for my students that run for me at Slidell High. Goodness, look at that. What do you call that? I forget now all of a sudden when I have to speak about it, but mimosa tree, that's what it was. That sucker was big. But we're I'm gonna set up the little course today for adventure race. I've been doing this for probably about 10 years. One thing that people don't really know that I do, but if you didn't know, I'm a school teacher, and the last day of school for the end of the year I do a running project. So instead of doing like a paper exam, we actually go out and run and explore. So I've got a bunch of checkpoints that I'm going to set out here at our ski lake that I belong to. Driving down the little gravel road along the ski lake, you can kind of see it off to my side here. I'm going to go park in the nice oak tree section and set up some markers for the kids to come find later. So I'll video them trying to find them and you know, just having fun with the day, and hopefully the weather behaves and we can get out here and get it all done before anything bad comes. But it's just a fun project, and the kids really look forward to it every year. So we'll I'll be updating you throughout the day, but I'll put a whole video together of the whole experience. So we're out here in what I call the Oak Alley. It's quite pretty out here, right off the interstate, actually right off the 12. But got an old bandit out here. Got all my checkpoints that we need to set up. So essentially they will be looking for checkpoints that have numbers on them, and they'll have to write down. So once they've been to checkpoint 10, they'll write down 8100 and so forth for each corresponding checkpoint. They have a set of rules and checkpoints to find with little clues on kind of where they are, and then a couple little extras. And they will be following a map that shows the entire lake, an area that they'll be searching. So I'm actually right up in here right now, so they'll be exploring all around the lake with different little points, and even one in the middle of the lake, which I'll have a canoe set up for them there. They'll be exploring to get to a checkpoint. Come down here. Sometimes this creek can be pretty full, but they're going to cross the creek, go up in here, and there's going to be a checkpoint on the other side of this wooded area. Found this little thing, and it says Beachy Point, so there's your checkpoint right there. So they'll be running down this from this direction, coming towards me on this abandoned set of tracks to get to the ski lake from school. It's about 1.25 miles to here from the school, so they're gonna get a good little run in regardless. But they'll go behind me and on into the ski lake from there. Also gonna get a trash bag, and they get an extra checkpoint if they pick up some of this trash. It's unfortunate that all this is here, but it comes in from people that drop it down, you know, in their yards on the bayous, and the storms come in and the lake swells and deposits it here. But they'll get an extra checkpoint there. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of plogging as well, which is something new to me that I've seen, where you actually jog and pick up trash at the same time. So it'll be pretty cool. But I mean, the view is amazing out here, but you got to look at that too. So hopefully we'll make a little bit of a difference out here. This one will be one of their actually only bushwhacks where there is no trail getting to it, but they've got to come from the ski lake that direction, kind of come through here, and there's kind of a little path, and then they'll find this right along the bayou, which is this is Bayou Vincent. So this is actually what feeds the lake, and all the trash comes down through. But it does keep our ski lake full, so they'll be bushwhacking through all of this. See the flag here. They're going to come and think it's a checkpoint, but they're going to have to go 50 paces at 220 degrees, and they have to use the compass, which is tied to the bottom here. So they're going to have to use the compass to show 220 degrees, which will be this way. Then they're going to have to pace count 50 paces So they'll step down this into this little ravine, and they'll cross the log there, and then there's your checkpoint. Pretty cool. Woo!
Warm or colder with us? That's all hot. Snake yet?
Warm or colder is on your map.
Okay, that's all right. I'll give you that one.
All right, team number 2's already filled up their trash bag for the plogging version of it, so they get a checkpoint right there. Looks like they chose to skip CP3, which was a bushwhacking one. Maybe a smart idea. Tyler's taking the unconventional wet route to get the coordinate off of there instead of taking the trail that he's running on now. It's like team 1 is fording the water down there. That's pretty awesome. Look at that. They're going across. They didn't need to go that way. That's probably actually the worst way they could go, because they missed 1, 2, 3 checkpoints on this side. So they went the hard way across. That's pretty funny. That's an adventure race. You got to make choices. But they will probably get the one that's on the point down there. Let's see if I can get it. So they're all together working as a team way over there. Looks like they're going to go to number 10 and 9 through the wall. Team number 2 has picked up the scent for the mystery event, which is for CP checkpoint 6. Looks like they've already figured out the puzzle.
I'm gonna end up getting bit.
Y'all can stand right there. That's close enough.
Remember what happened last time?
Get it up.
0987.
There's team 2 back in the woods. They are more than likely going back to hit CP4, I believe it was.
Jump to it.
Looks like they're gonna go that route.
I found the hole you just fell in. Love you. Go around. I'm saying.
He's down. They're going out for the mystery event CP8. One paddle
Big rock.
only, the other one can paddle the other way. They got to go out and touch the middle dock and come back. There is team 2. They've come out on the shores there. So they may have hit checkpoint 9. They're trying to figure out what to do right now. Alright, so they've made it out to the floating dock. They've got to bring the canoe back up to the truck to get their next checkpoint. Alright, they have 14 minutes left. One of their clues is to actually read all 4 of the billboards. So you've got the color says confidence bra genie right there. And that's kind of funny if that's what it was. But anyway, they've got 6 more or 5 more billboards that they've got to read on the way down there. Trash can go right there. Good job. They've all chosen the wet route. Girl, one boy, one girl, you got to put a life jacket on. You get the point when you come back.
Hurry up so we can grab more.
All right, you got about 12 minutes left.
Speed.
All right, you got to paddle out and touch the dock, the center dock out there. You don't need anything except your paddle. You don't need you'll get the point when you get back.
Did you write it down? 5,
None.
3, 4, 6?
Adrian, when you get there, pour the water out. Yeah, I got it.
All right, team 2's in the water.
Wait.
I mean, let's do it.
Found the deep hole. Alright, they're crossing the finish line. Team 1 right there, finishing up. I don't know if Team 2 got all their billboards, but they're coming back, so. So, here's the results.
Keep it straight, boys.
Alright, Brooks' team had 9 checkpoints.
You sure about that? Are you sure?
They got the billboards. Y'all did not.
But how did
All right. Adrian's team got 9 checkpoints.
Oh my god.
They got the extra mystery event that they didn't get.
Hey,
All right.
it was the compass.
It's tied up. It's tied up. 9-9. So the breaker of the winning team,
This who takes their shirt off fast.
no,
Me.
Done.
is the first place team to cross the finish line, which was Brooks' team. They crossed first with 9 checkpoints.